Hi guys, I just wanted to talk about coronavirus today. I wasn't going to really talk about it, but I know I normally just do talk about films, TV series, anything that I've watched, and do reactions to them also, and even do a bit of singing on my channel. But today, mix it up a bit. Talk about coronavirus in the UK. I'm currently living in Sheffield, South Yorkshire. So I can just talk about that, living in Sheffield and other places as well. While I look online, talk about the news and stuff. Well, in Sheffield, yesterday I went to see my mum down in town. I went downtown. There's a lot of people in town, I can say. I was thinking to myself, they haven't even got any face mask on, half of them, because I was wearing my face mask yesterday to go, and I went to chemist and stuff, and I made sure I had my gloves as well. I know not many people do, but it's good to combine both, have the gloves and the mask, face mask. You have your PPE with you wherever you're going, whether you're a carer or whatever you do, work in the NHS, homes, whatever, and even look after loved ones if they have a disability or whatever they have. Because I'm a carer, so you have to make sure you have your PPE at all times. That's what you learn to do. That's what you have to do. When I went to town, people were definitely not 2 meters away from each other. That's all I'm gonna say. People just trying to walk straight past you, like proper close to you. It's like, oh my gosh, guys, come on. Haven't you been watching the news? I'm thinking to myself, come on, you must know. A lot of people's out, especially because it's summertime now, even in April. There's a lot of people out. It's nearly May. Obviously, the sun's booming now. Come out. So yeah, that's my take on coronavirus right now in Chef. Not many people are taking heed to it. To be honest with you, I know many people are. I can't say because I'm taking heed to it as best as I can. So obviously many more people, even with disabilities, whatever you have, they have carers, people looking and making sure that they look after them properly. I did a previous video with Disability Sheffield, Sheffield Voices, and we're talking about coronavirus, the team. But this coronavirus I'm talking about now. It's just for this channel and others to share if they like, and even to leave comments down below on what's going on in their lives during self-isolation, and even with their job. I know some people can't work, like my mum, because she's works in Greg's and she's not working at the moment. But it's good that the government's still giving out money and even to help businesses. They give it's just giving out 80% for businesses to help them to be able to pay their employers and keep themselves afloat. And even a lot of businesses have gone downhill, I must say. Some reports on the news, even though the government's helping certain businesses but not all, or even if they try to help them, it's probably too late because they've already gone under. So that's a big shame, really, across the globe. I know, like, even I've heard about people, airplane business, people going on holidays and stuff. Even their holiday places are going downhill as well because they're losing a lot of money. Big deal. Airlines going down, have to close. So this is a big global problem. I know China. Must have heard about China. They're the ones who started it. They say supposedly about the bats and everything, eating bats and everything. That's what started this virus problem and everything. But I'm not going to go too much into that because that's a big animal. But I know a lot of people have heard online on the news about Africans in China. I'm not going to talk too much on it because it's a bit of a big issue. Just a little bit about it. I'm not talking about it just because I'm black, but obviously I'm black. But I know that's a big problem in China, and a lot of Africans are not happy, and black people in general are not happy about how China's treating black people. And not even just black people, foreigners in general. They try to pin it on them and say that they started the second wave of the coronavirus, trying to put it on foreigners. I don't like that, and a lot of people don't like it across the countries. So that's I'm gonna stop talking about that now. That's a separate issue, but that's something to think about and look at online, research for yourselves. But yeah, let's get down to other problems like hand washing. Make sure you're washing your hands, everything that you touch. Wash your hands properly, and whenever you're getting your shopping in, whenever you go outside, even if it's to the local corner shop, make sure you've got your face mask on. Try to make it tight to your face as possible, not flaring out, so like it's still getting in, germs still getting in, you know what I mean? And make sure you use soap and water. And even if you have some antibacterial wipes, if you've run out of certain things to use, you can, use your loaf, and make sure you've got some. Even they say alcohol helps. Alcohols, of course, like in the hand gels, sanitizing gels. Whatever you have, utilize it. Yes, make sure they say that's the key, is to washing your hands is key. As many people know this, everyone knows this. I know some people don't probably wash their hands enough, but now they will. It's taught everyone a lesson. They are not good at washing their hands. This global crisis, it's a lot for us to handle in general. But we have to make sure that we work together. Definitely. Oh, hold on. I need to find something online about that. Oh, I forgot that head teacher. Wait, hold on. Make sure that I get it right. Hold on. Give me a second. There's about this guy who's giving out school meals, walking to people's houses. That's what I was trying to find. Trying to find it quick. I should have looked earlier. It would have helped. But because I had to do a second video, because the first video, what I did of this, what I'm doing now, it didn't work because the software I was using was going downhill. Okay, here it is. It's trying to. My phone's a bit slow right now. It's a bit. Okay. And that's it. An assistant head teacher has come up with his own unique solution to ensuring his pupils still have access to free school meals by walking more than 5 miles, you must have heard of it, maybe on news, every day to deliver them by hand. Like, wow, Zane Powell's, who works at Western Primary School in Grimsby, North East Lincolnshire, I'm saying it right, hauls huge rucksacks filled with packed school meals that weigh more than 18 kilograms, plus homework for at least 78 students each day. Oh, I didn't hear that bit actually. So this man is brilliant. Showed him on the news many times. They were showing him, and even the parents and the students were thanking him for everything that he's done for giving out school meals and making sure they're doing their homework, which is brilliant. But he said that he's focusing on them just getting the school meals predominantly, which is good because he makes sure that everyone's eating well, drinking well, and getting help with their schoolwork, which I was glad to find that out. This is why I watch the news. Even though I know a lot of people don't want to, because you're hearing these grim tales of people dying in hospital, dying at home, wherever, just dying. But you can even also see a light at the end of the tunnel with these nice stories. You hear people help each other. Even I think there were some school children, I'm not sure if they're students, but they were going to the elderly's homes, and they were giving out food and drinks, delivering food and drinks to people. So that was very special for them. That's brilliant. I was thinking, wow. I know like some people are saying, oh, these children this, these children that, these youths, they're not doing anything to help anyone. They're just, all they do is robbing people all the time. That's what some people say. But when you see that, they're good in them, it's more than what people say. So that was brilliant. You hear some good stories. And even there was one I was reading about, where there was a group set up for the NHS in Sheffield, I believe. Well, I saw on my phone. I was looking on news, and they're raising money to make scrubs, make the uniforms for the NHS workers in Sheffield. But they're making a bit. I think they were made over for 8,000, but now they've put the price to over 20,000 to get more money, so that they can get more money to send it across the globe, to other countries, or even to the US and other places close by, other areas, which is really cool to see that, because people are working together in the public to raise money for the NHS, because they know that they're not getting enough things. Even I know the government's trying, but it's like taking a long time. Even in care homes, they ain't got enough PPE. I'm saying PE, sorry guys, PPE, which is a shame. So there's a lot of good stories, you see. It's not all bad, all all the time. So you have to look out for the light at the end of the tunnels. But coming to the end of the video now. But please, guys, if you've got a nice story to tell, please leave it on the comments down below for me to read and others to read, because I love reading people's comments and what they like to do, even in this self-isolation, what they're doing, what are they doing to keep themselves entertained at home, and are they making sure they're going on exercises, or even doing PE with Joe, which I've been doing. Guy on YouTube, brilliant PE teacher. You should make sure you check that out. Do some exercise in the daytimes or whenever you want to. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please leave some comments down below. Please subscribe. Please share. Please like. Thank you guys.